Time for an American Family News Update. I'm Bronson Woodruff. Jury deliberations in Donald Trump's criminal hush money trial are underway today. This after the panel received instructions from the judge on the law governing the case and what they can take into account as they determine whether the former president is guilty or innocent. The historic deliberations follow Tuesday's whirlwind of closing documents. Those stretched into the evening hours as prosecutor Joshua Steinglass accused Trump of intentionally deceiving voters by allegedly participating in a catch-and-kill scheme to bury stories that might hurt his 2016 presidential bid. The defense approached its summation much in the same way it approached cross-examination, by targeting the credibility of star witness Michael Cohen. Defense lawyer Todd Blanche branded Trump's former lawyer as, quote, the greatest liar of all time, end quote, while urging jurors to quickly acquit his client. Check this out. Libs of TikTok, the AP, and others report this happened in Youngstown, Ohio. The building is Realty Tower. It houses a Chase Bank on the ground floor, and it has apartments on the upper floors. We're told 2 people were missing and 7 were injured when this explosion happened. Authorities said it was a natural gas explosion, and it caused extensive damage to the building. The blast happened around 2:45 in the afternoon on Tuesday. Firefighters helped people out of there. Youngstown Fire Chief Barry Finley said a man and woman were missing after that blast. He said one is a Chase employee. Chief Finley said the blast collapsed the first floor into the basement, and the building's structural integrity is in question, so no firefighters are being allowed in to conduct a search. A federal judge in New Hampshire has struck down a nearly 3-year-old law. It limited what teachers could say about race, gender, sexual orientation, and other topics in public schools. The reasoning for striking this down, the judge said the law was unconstitutionally vague. Republicans had originally pitched the 2021 law as an anti-discrimination measure after the Trump administration was trying to ban discussion of, quote, divisive concepts. It prohibited teaching public school kids that they're inferior, racist, sexist, or oppressive by virtue of their race, gender, or other characteristics. Educators and administrators who sued the state said they were confused about what they could legally teach. They said the law violates their freedom of speech and that they feared for their jobs. Power outages remain widespread today in storm-weary Texas. This is a day after another burst of severe weather flooded streets, pulled up trees, and ripped off roofs. Authorities said a teenager was killed at a construction site while working on a home that collapsed. The severe weather Tuesday at one point left more than 1 million customers without electricity. It was a continuation of some deadly storms, some of which produced tornadoes over the long Memorial Day weekend that killed 24 people in 7 states. The flooding and damage in Houston came weeks after the area was hit by a weather event known as a derecho. It's a widespread, long-lived windstorm that's associated with a band of quickly moving rains or thunderstorms. That storm left 8 people dead and knocked out power to hundreds of thousands of customers. And that'll do it for this American Family News Update. I'm Bronson Woodruff.